Volvo is launching the biggest product offensive this autumn in September, and I have a pretty good idea which one of those cars are. It's going to be, I think, a Volvo V70, and I'm here actually with Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Everybody.
You are one of China's biggest car YouTubers with 15 million followers.
Well, sort of.
Yeah.
But we met last time actually in Sweden.
Yes.
And now we are in Italy, because you are really interested in one car, I heard, which is the like Volvo version sort of hybrid car. Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But like, why you ask me? Because I've never tried like some new Volvos recently.
Of course, this is a Swedish channel, and Volvo's biggest problem market is China. They lost around 17% this year, and they still, I think, they maintain the image of being a really premium brand, and they have a premium price there, but that doesn't really seem to work out.
Well, because actually, Volvo is really into electric or hybrid now.
Yes.
Yes. Because recently they don't have any big engines and they are not really into ICE. So the problem of Chinese market is that because the competition is really harsh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. There's so many brands, and as a luxury brand, as a European brand, Volvo is not as strong as what we call BBA.
No.
Mercedes, Benz, that's why we call it B.
Yeah.
And then another B is BMW and Audi, BBA.
Yes.
So those are the like three strongest European brands in China.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so Volvo is kind of like minor luxury brand in China. So when it comes to a competition, function-wise, people will prefer Chinese cars, and when they consider brands, they prefer German brands. I think that's why Volvo is suffering a lot now.
But what is the price premium that they used to take in China over Chinese competitor with the same spec?
Well, it depends. If it is on really high-end segment, people would pay a little bit more. But the problem of electric car, because we have to separate for internal combustion engine cars, say luxury market, G-Wagon, Maybach,
Yeah.
those are selling well.
Yes.
Sports car segment, yes, 911, Ferrari selling well. But when it comes to mainstream electric car, well, no, not only mainstream, but even luxury electric car, G electric is not selling at all.
No.
Not in China, not even in the other part of the world, I guess.
Yes.
Not really, yeah. And then Spectre is not as well performed as other ICE Rolls-Royce. So when it comes to electric motor, people think that, okay, because before we buy ICE, we have more cylinders, bigger horsepower, so we pay more.
Yes.
But now, imagine a Chinese car, we have 3 motors, 4 motors, more horsepower. So why are we spending more for your European car?
Yeah.
So I think this is the mindset. So mindset has been changed. So when we consider a luxury brand, now when you get an ICE car, yes, for example, BMW, you still pay a lot more for a 5 Series or 3 Series E-Class, yes. So it still works because like almost all Chinese brands, apart from those off-roader brands like Great Wall Motor, they are only making really, really cheap ICE cars.
Yes.
Yes. So there's still market for luxury brands, but electric market, actually, people even are willing to pay less for European brands.
So what is how much more do a normal Volvo costs? What are they asking for overprice because of the brand compared to the Chinese?
Well, actually, it's
Because
not overpriced.
But they are more expensive. If you compare Volvo to Lynk Co, Volvo will be more expensive, right?
Yes, but not much. Not much. For example, the EX70 is just few thousand euros more expensive. But the thing is, because usually if there's an adaptation from Volvo, it is launched a little bit later. Yes. So the specs are, for example, the older version of the Lynk Co or the older version of Zeekr. So this is the thing, because I know the safety reason, the regulations, you have to pass more tests. It is more strict in Europe, and this is the reason why. It's not just for Volvo.
So
Lotus too. The Lotus, for me, last time you've driven my car.
Yes.
The infotainment system is the first generation Zeekr. Imagine that's like
Wow.
3-4 years ago.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, so like the Zeekr has updated 4 times already. The Lotus is still the first generation.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think the problem is not about the pricing. It's when you pay almost the same price, you get something like some years ago. So I think this is the problem, because in the electric world, it's like phones. Because for example, the infotainment system, the autonomous driving, these kind of stuff, it upgrades every year.
Yes.
So we want something really new. You know, the average car changing time in China is below 3 years.
Yes, for a facelift.
No.
For total.
For people. For buyers.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you buy a car, you change another car in 3 years.
Yes.
This is the average.
Oh,
I think this is one of the fastest in the world. Or
Yeah,
if
it
not
must
the
be.
fastest.
It must be.
Yes, and for manufacturers, it's even worse. Yeah, like what we say from Zeekr. In 2005, you can buy the model 2004, 2005, and 2006. So 3 models in 1 year. It is not 3-year a model. It's 3 models in 1 year.
That's insane.
Yeah, so it means if you get a Volvo, it is like 3 generations, not 3 facelift already.
Back.
Yeah, so I think this is the problem. Is because actually people are willing to pay a little bit more for international brands. Make an example. For example, if there is GAIC, the Guangzhou Motor.
Yeah.
Yes. If there's a GAIC brand, and there's a Toyota, and if they are launched together or just like few months later, people still prefer the Toyota version.
Yeah.
Yes, if the price is really close and then the specs are similar, so people are willing to pay a little bit more for international brand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so brand still counts, but if the specs, everything, it's a huge difference, and that is why it causes a problem.
So Volvo could be successful if they need to launch a car faster. Right?
Yes, I guess so.
But they can take a little bit price premium, but not like 1.5 more, maybe 1.1 more.
1.2 more is fair.
Is it fair?
Yeah, it's fair.
Okay.
If Volvo, because people really like international design, especially Scandinavian design.
Yeah.
People really like that. But the thing is, it is always slower, older, and I think it is what causes the problem. So if Volvo is being more aggressive, and then if it is more Chinese-based, Chinese-oriented, and it has to change the brand image, because the image is already established. When you want to change this image, it takes time, it takes models. So if it is only one model, it is going to change nothing.
Yeah.
So the whole brand image matters.
Gillar du din tjänstebil så mycket så att du skulle vilja köpa loss den? Men är rädd för skatterisker, förmånsbeskattning, trassel? X-Car, X-Company Car tar hand om allt. Helt digitalt och inkluderar minst 1 års full garanti. Gå in på xcocar.se och läs mer.
As I understand it, for the Chinese market, most of the new Volvo cars will be plug-in hybrids.
Yes.
They will not launch the new EX60 or the new SPA 3 generation electric cars in China. So they will sort of lose out on the electric car, the BEV side, and just go for the plug-in hybrid. Is that the wise thing for a premium brand?
I think so.
Okay.
It's definitely wise, because
It's better to do the plug-in.
Well, it's better to do a car that can refuel. Yeah, it is range extender, fine. Plug-in hybrid, fine. But this is what we need, and it is good for an international European luxury brand. Because, for example, if you want a European car, usually you want a gasoline car, petrol car.
Yes.
And,
okay.
But you also want the experience of like Chinese cars, intelligent car, what we say. And so this kind of car has like really a good combination between the both. And then because people believe in Geely Group, the hybrid system of Geely Group.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it has an advantage. But the only problem is that because you are using the same powertrain as a Geely or Lynk Co or Zeekr, so it causes the problem. Yeah, because you must justify why you are expensive.
Yes.
Yes.
And that can't be just the brand. It must be something else. It must be some luxury feeling or some gadgets or some, I mean, nice touch or whatever.
Yeah. For example, the Lotus Electra, actually it is another variation of the Zeekr 8X.
Yeah.
Yes. But that car is selling well. They say it exceeds their expectation. Like definitely their expectation is low in the beginning. But this is the first selling Lotus. Yeah. So it means that if it is only few thousand euros, less than 10,000 euros, more than the 8X.
Yeah.
People are willing to pay for a car which looks more beautiful,
Yes.
more premium brand, and then the interior, I would say the quality is more or less the same, but the Lotus looks good and looks really expensive.
Yeah, it
If you
does.
touch it, it looks expensive. So design really matters, brand matters, but because before the car was sold almost twice the price of it now, but if you lower the price only half of the price. Yeah, so people are willing to pay. Definitely, it's not going to be exactly the same volume as the 8X, but it is a niche market.
Yeah.
And for a European brand, electric car, hybrid car, this kind of volume is not bad. And it's an expensive car. I would say this is kind of the best-selling European brand car in China, if you consider it as a European brand.
Which one? The Lotus?
Lotus for me, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in Europe, I think we consider the new electric car, the BEVs, the luxury, the pinnacle, the highest, the best cars.
Yes.
But now I understand in China, the most luxury or the most that you want, if you can afford, you want plug-in hybrid with a big battery, so you have both the electric cars on commuting, and then for the long travels, you have the gasoline engines. You have the best of both worlds. So that's sort of we have this sort of not the same approach on what is the pinnacle of cars.
No, it really depends. If the car is big, if the car is rectangular,
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
a big SUV.
Yeah, looks like a box, and then the drag will be bad.
Yes.
And then it's heavy, the range is bad.
Yes.
And it's a BEV. So in this segment, yes, people tend to have like range extender or plug-in hybrid.
Yeah, but in the lower, smaller cars, then you go for the electric ones.
Or sedan, like smaller car, more streamlined, you can go for electric. Yeah, so it really depends. Or if you get a Neo, because the Neo has a really big battery, and then you can change the battery.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can do that. And for example, the Yangwang U7, they have like 160 kilowatt battery. 160 kilowatt hour or 140. I forgot.
That's big.
That's really big.
That's it's bigger than any in Europe.
Yeah,
BEVs.
It weighs like 3 tons something.
Yes.
Yeah, but you can work it this way, and then you need better suspension for that. So it's even like more heavier. Yeah. So this is what's happening in China now.
So there's not a problem that for Volvo. You think that they are not selling the new EX60? That wouldn't be a big seller. I mean, it's the same category as the Tesla Model Y, but more luxury, more refined, more comfort. It's, I think, upper scale car than the Tesla. But it's not a problem that they're not selling it in China.
But the thing is, if you want a replacement for Tesla, usually you go for something more roomy, bigger, more equipment.
Yeah.
You won't find like something which is like similar size but better to drive, better interior quality. It is when you want to substitute a Tesla, you usually won't find a car like this, and it is what
you get a bigger one.
What is a replacement for Tesla is similar to Tesla, maybe interior better, drive well, similar legroom or a little bit better, but much cheaper. So when you want to replace the Tesla, you give them an option which is much cheaper.
Oh, okay.
Yes, for example, Novo, is it Ovo? No, what's it?
Onvo.
Onvo, yeah.
Onvo, yeah.
Onvo L60 is a good replacement for the Tesla,
yeah.
and then it sells pretty well.
Yeah. So I understand. So the size of the Volvo EX60, like the BMW iX3 or the Mercedes-Benz GLC, that's not the size for China for BEVs.
Well, the long wheelbase, yes. The GLC long wheelbase, yes. But what we already iX3. But as I mentioned, BMW, Mercedes, they are stronger brand than Volvo.
The Volvo, okay.
Yeah, so
So-
considering the price or like mainstream market, I think Mercedes and BMW has more chance if then you launch the EX60. And the thing is, I tell you a funny story because actually the requirement, the demand of European market is so different from China. Because once I was driving the newest generation of the MG ZS, the hybrid one,
Yeah.
but actually it's not launched in China. I think this car is so good to drive and everything. No wonder why it is the best seller in UK. It is the best selling SUV, but we don't have that in China, and it's a Chinese brand. And you know what? I discussed with MG, and they say, when there's this car, when they do the interview with users and
Yeah.
after all the investigation, when they think the car is not selling at all in China, you ship it to Europe and it sells well. So the demand and requirement is so different.
It is.
Especially for mid-size or smaller cars.
Okej. Jag är väldigt glad att Facebox stödjer min kanal eftersom det är en helt svensk laddbox med all modern teknik som man kan behöva. Så läs mer på facebox.se. So you think that Volvo is doing the right thing not to go for the electric cars and just go for the plug-in hybrids in China?
Yeah, because you know what? Actually, there are some people in China who want a premium brand, but they don't want to lose any experience from Chinese cars. So, if it could keep up with Zeekr, Lynk Co, and then it's a Volvo brand. For example, what I always tell them, because Lynk Co, they just launched the 07 GT, which
Yes,
is
we're going to talk about that.
Yes. And if there's a Volvo version, because people really love Volvo's station wagon.
So,
And then it's just a little bit expensive than the Lynk Co.
so my information is that Volvo is doing Volvo versions of that car, and you have been driving it, Lynk Co.
Yes. And then it would definitely have an advantage and going to sell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
I
tell me
guess
about
so.
the
But
Lynk Co.
the price really matters.
Okay, so it can be like 10,000 euros more? No.
No.
5,000.
5,000.
5,000 more than the Lynk Co.
With similar spec.
Similar spec.
Yeah.
5,000. That's a premium they can take.
They can take, but if they really want to sell for 4,000.
4,000. Okay.
4,000,
So
yeah.
now you know 4,000 is the maximum you can take.
Yes.
But tell me about there are two cars, the 07, right?
Oh no! There's a sedan.
Yeah.
And there's a station wagon.
Yeah.
The 07 GT. So the 07 is
It looks a little bit like the
complete failure. It's not a failure, but it's not selling at all now.
It's not.
No.
Why
The
not?
Sedan. Because
The sedan is not selling.
yes, sedan is not selling because when you get a sedan, you want something really low profile. You want something really formal. So what is the best-selling sedan? I tell you, Passat. Black Passat.
Black
There's a
Passat.
saying, when you get a black Passat in the northeast side of China,
Okay.
you will be the king on the dining table. Yeah, because you cannot guess, like, who is this person? What is he working on? Like, is
Okay.
he from somewhere? What background? Nobody knows.
All
So
right.
it's mysteries.
It's mystery.
Yeah. So
I thought it was the Audi
A6 is the like more premium version of the Passat.
Yeah.
So and maybe you get a BYD, the Han.
Han, yeah, Han,
BYD
yeah.
Han. Yeah. So this is the traditional sedan. And if you want something more like younger, you want something which looks good. Usually you expect more. I think like the 03 Plus was pretty successful because it's kind of the first performance sedan in China. It works well before, but now because when you are paying that much amount of money, when you get an electric car, the horsepower is at least doubled. Yeah, so there's no much room for that. And the 07 GT, the problem is in terms of performance, it's not a performance car. No, because
But that suits Volvo.
They only had front-wheel drive.
Oh, only front-wheel drive.
Yeah, the 07 GT, 07 sedan, only front-wheel drive.
But-
So it's the first time they have four-wheel drive for the 07 GT.
So the GT has a four-wheel drive.
Yes,
That
and then
suits
the
Volvo.
performance really keep up with the competition.
Okay.
Imagine if
So
you want
tell
get-
me about this car, because I think this is going to be the next Volvo's V70 or EV70.
Yeah,
That's
I think it's a good car.
Tell me about the specs and how it drives and what the competition is and where it is in the marketplace.
Yes, sure. Actually, that car, because I bought that car for as a company car.
Yeah,
because
okay.
We do all the shooting.
You didn't wait for the Volvo version.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah. So if there's a Volvo version, I'm not sure. Personally, if I am the buyer, I mean, I'm going to use it as a daily car.
Yeah.
I probably get the Volvo version.
Uh-huh,
But
yeah.
as a company car, if the base is the same,
Same.
I get like more valuable, cheaper version of that.
Lynk.
Yes, and so that car is something interesting because usually in China the price of the car is linked to the size of the car, but that car is pretty small for this price. It's like 4.8 meter long.
It's good length.
Is good. Is a like normal mid-size sedan. Yeah, so it's good for in terms of length. And then the height is pretty low. It's below 1.5 meter.
Oh, that's low.
Yeah, so it's just like an ICE car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really low. And so I think it looks like ICE. Yeah, and the way it drives also. So you really can feel the engine is running. You feel the vibration.
Like the Seeker 8X we drive now today,
No,
it feels like you're driving an electric car.
Yes, yes. But that car, if you're not in the EV mode, it feels like an petrol car.
Okay.
I kind of like it because you feel the vibration, you feel the performance, you feel the communication with the car. Yeah, but that car is also equipped with the MRC, the magnetic suspension.
Magnetic. Okay.
So it is rare because in China it's always air suspension or the continuously
Adaptive.
Suspension. But that one is pretty new. There are some brands using that, but in terms of a driver's car, I think it is really wise to do that.
So how big is the battery?
The battery is
Around
20 something kilowatt hour.
Okay.
Fair.
Is it okay? Is it enough? It's like the Volvo XC70.
Yeah.
There's also older Lynk, the Lynk Co 08.
Yeah, 08. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Volvo is the best-selling Volvo right now in China.
Yeah, but the price of that car, the main selling price of that car is 20,000 euros. So it's fair for this kind of battery size. You expect more for more expensive cars.
Yeah.
For example, the EX90. Where you
Of course.
Yeah, you want bigger batteries, but
Yes.
this kind of price is fair. So it really depends on the competitors. If the competitors have bigger batteries, you need bigger batteries. They have more horsepower, you need more horsepower.
That will at least do 100 kilometers in the VLTP.
Yeah. So it should work fine. And then with the four-wheel drive, the performance is not that quick, but enough. Yeah, because it has more than 500 horsepower. But the thing is, it's
Not that quick.
No,
All right.
0 to 100 is less than it's just 4 point something seconds.
Not
It's
that quick.
not quick for 500 horsepower.
Oh,
usually.
okay.
Yes, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because 500 horsepower is always 3 point something seconds. For
Yes.
example, the Model 3 performance, it is 3 point something second for 400 horsepower. So that car is fair. The performance, because people will not blame that. If it is only front-wheel drive like the 07, maybe you will lose kind of the market. Yeah, I can tell you some figures because I think people are buying, more than 60% of the buyer are buying the four-wheel drive version. And then among the 60%, I think there are 60% among the 60% getting all the equipments, the carbon fiber, the spoiler,
all right.
the wings and everything. So it is really a niche market, but in China you really need to catch that niche market in order to sell some cars because it's resties everywhere. If you just build a mainstream SUV, unless you have super equipments or the motor super cheap, or you can never sell a mainstream car. Yeah, so this car is interesting and it really drags some attention.
Okay.
Sometimes brands is not just about sales figures.
No.
You need to draw attention.
Yes.
Yeah, but this car really draw attentions. Yeah, because we don't have much wagon.
No.
Yeah, and because before we had the
You have
E5T.
You have the Seeker 7 GT.
7 GT, ET5T
or
from Eon.
007, it's in China.
Yeah, 007 GT.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the same size.
Oh no, that's bigger.
4.88.
Yeah, a little bit bigger.
It's
Yes.
wider, maybe.
Wider and
the-
taller, much
taller, yeah.
much taller, yeah. And we have the ET5T,
yeah.
E5T, and we also have Avatar 606T.
Okay.
And now we have something from Huawei. Yeah, so the station wagon market is growing because before all the manufacturers think that okay, people don't like station wagon, people prefer SUV, but now there are too many SUVs. So station wagon is a niche market, but still the volume, as I said, like no matter how niche it is still big in China. Yeah, so it's wiser to go into a market with less competition.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, so that's after the station wagon, it will be sports car, and because we see some new sports cars now.
Yeah, China still seem to be that you have to go where there's not so much competition.
Exactly.
You have to do something new.
Yeah.
If you only have BEVs, you have to go to plug-in hybrids.
Yes.
If you only have plug-in hybrids, you have to go to BEV
Yeah.
with the same brand. So yeah, Li Auto, for example, they used to be
Yes.
only plug-in hybrids or e-revs or whatever. Now they need to go to the BEVs, and Xiaomi needs to go to the plug-in hybrids.
But
Also,
it
it's sort of-
depends on the image because like Xiaomi, the Sky Nomad,
Yeah.
which is the like big family SUV.
Yeah,
For this kind of car,
it makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yes.
And in terms of brand, actually, it's not as premium as the original Xiaomi.
Okay.
Yeah, so it explains because everybody knows in terms of performance, BEV is better. Yeah, but if in terms of practicality, daily use, well, range extender or hybrid is really convenient, especially for bigger cars. We want to travel everywhere,
Yes,
driving
yes, of
for
course.
a few hundred kilometers.
Yes.
Yeah. So you always enter the segment when it is empty, no competitors at all. Yeah.
So for Volvo, brand-wise, now they are doing, as I understand, cars from Lynk Co. But Lynk Co is lower on the ladder of prestige in Geely Group,
Yes.
I would say. And wouldn't it be better if Volvo would do the original car and then Lynk Co would do a version of it cheaper? Now that you do the cheaper car version more expensive for the Volvo, it sort of doesn't make any sense for me.
No, it depends on how much the Volvo sells because
Okay.
I mean, if it is entry-level Volvo, and it doesn't really matter. And because actually Lynk Co is not inferior to Zeekr. It's
not?
just that Lynk Co, the price of Lynk Co cars, the specs are usually lower than the Zeekr. Yeah, so I think this is the thing. And Zeekr, for Volvo, if they want to go BEV, then choose the 7 GT.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if they want to go hybrid, then choose the 07 GT because you don't have an option for Lynk Co.
Maybe
from Zeekr.
Yeah, maybe they will also do the 7 GT BEV, maybe Volvo.
But
It doesn't make any sense.
what will it be? I mean, like, what model will it be? I don't know.
V80.
V80?
I don't know. They actually have
V70, I
secured the name EX50.
Okay.
But maybe that's for China if they eventually will do a. That's also puzzling me. China is the BEV market of the world. They sell more BEVs than plug-in hybrids.
Yes.
So I think Volvo should be on that train as well. They can't just abandon the BEV market. They need to be there as well.
Oh yeah, you have to be there. But I think like premium cars, because the bestseller over 1 million yuan. It is the Maestro now.
Okay.
From Huawei, and is like range extender.
Yeah. Okay. So in the higher.
Even Yangwang range
Yes,
extender.
yes.
But for the U9X is BEV. Yeah, so it really depends on what you want to do with that car. So Chinese customer, because before it was educated by the manufacturers,
Yeah.
and now people know what they want.
Okay.
Yeah, so because there are too many options. If not A, I can get a B. Even in like similar segment, I have so many options. So people are wiser when they are choosing a car.
So it's good. You say that it's better for them to go for the plug-in hybrids than go for the BEVs for Volvo in China.
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, and try to focus on bigger cars.
Bigger cars.
Bigger cars.
Bigger
because
cars.
Volvo is always about
Yeah.
family Yeah, but Wagon is good. Wagon,
Yeah, Wagon will be good.
because it was something traditional Volvo.
Volvo is a family brand, right?
Yes.
But the
Station wagon
EM90 is a disaster for sale.
is too expensive.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it more expensive than the Seeker?
Yes, much more.
Much more.
Much more.
And
Much more.
then it's rebadged Seeker.
Yes, but much more. If I would say if it's 20% more expensive than the 009, there would be no room for the 009.
No.
But actually, they realize it too late. Yeah, I mean, if, for example, the BMW i3, if they are sold for the price now, in the beginning, it conquers the market. It could, I tell you, they can sell 10,000 cars a month. Yeah, the iX3,
Yeah.
once it is sold like 8,000 cars a month.
X3.
iX3.
iX3. Yeah, okay, yeah, the Chinese
price
version.
is-
Yeah, the Chinese version.
No, iX3.
iX3, okay.
iX3, the electric version of X3.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, when the price is reasonable, people are willing to buy that. But it really hurts the brand. Why, if you know the car is not going to sell, why you set a high price for that?
Yeah.
Because eventually, and especially when it's produced in China, the factory is working. You need to make the streamline running. So it means that you need to produce cars.
Yes.
So why set the price that you won't sell it at all? People,
That's strange.
because like it is proven that people are willing to buy this kind of brands if it is not too much expensive. But the problem is it is always 50% more expensive than the Chinese equivalent.
50%.
Yeah, usually 50%.
But now it's down to 10.
No, when its price reduced. But it is always after 1 year, then you reduce the price. So
Okay.
It really hurts the brand. So people wondered, okay, I just wait for 1 year, then I buy the car.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so good.
Yeah, so please set the price lower, cut the margin. First of all, survive, and let others know that you really make good cars. But just, I mean, the pricing, the pricing power is not there anymore.
No.
So the only thing you can do is sacrifice the margin of Chinese market, because before, I mean, European brands are earning too much. Not only
They
European
were
brands.
just sitting here and counting the money coming in.
Yeah, not even European, not just European brands, Japanese brands too.
Yes.
Yeah, because I heard that the Corolla, now they're selling so cheap, the Sylvie, which is the Bluebird from Nissan, but they're still earning money.
Mm-hmm.
So before maybe you earn 50%, now you earn 10%, and be happy with that. Because many Chinese brands are not earning. I'm not saying that it is a healthy market,
No, it's not.
because many Chinese brands are not earning money at all.
No.
Even such a group like Geely, they are not earning as much as Ferrari, which sells only 20,000 cars a year.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a big lesson.
So-
a lot of brands will disappear from the Chinese market.
Yeah.
But do you think the Volvo have the capacity to survive?
Oh, yes, because I mean, when you have a platform, you have similar technology, similar engine. When you produce this kind of stuff, it is not that expensive. And I think like for Geely, it is really important in terms of strategy, because you need like medium brand, luxury brand, or international brand. Even Lotus, I think they're losing more money than Volvo, but
Yeah.
the brand is still here. And then
Volvo, yeah.
they're going to put more effort in it, because you are betting in the future.
Okay.
So not right now. So Volvo is really crucial. Lotus is crucial. If you want to go bigger, you want to go like higher, more international, these brands are the brands that you cannot get loose. Yeah, so I think it is really important for Volvo to be there, to have existence, and
In China as well.
in China as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because Volvo is a brand that we know for years. Good brand, like Scandinavian brand. It's different from Polestar. Because
Yeah.
Polestar is something new.
Yeah.
It comes, it goes, and that's it.
That's it.
And but Volvo is something with long history, so it's another story. Polestar and Volvo is too similar.
Mhm. Yeah.
If Polestar is a sub brand of Volvo, for example, if Volvo is focusing on, for example, hybrid. Yeah, and then Polestar is pure electric.
Yeah.
I think it will
That
be
will work.
more healthy, and then don't have too many sales network. Just sell the Polestar in Volvo store.
Yeah.
And when people ask you what is that, it's like more like technology and BEV Volvo kind of. Yeah. So I think Geely Group was a little bit too aggressive, too many brands. So now they try to like contract a little bit, so limit the number of brands. But I think Volvo will be always there.
But when I drove the XC70, it didn't have the cooler, didn't have the massage, didn't have any of these things. It didn't have a big screen in the back or whatever. Didn't have any of the luxury items that you are spoiled with in a lot of the Chinese
So
brands.
we need that.
Yeah, so Volvo has to step up and do all these luxury things.
Yes, and I just want to tell you that because we were there with an Italian like guy, let's say, and actually he was amazed by the Zeekr 8X.
He was.
And he loves the massage, he loves the television, he loves the fridge. It's not just that. It's not the need of Chinese, it's need of everybody. Imagine like this temperature, it is already like 30 degrees in Europe.
Yeah, I think
What's bad to have a fridge in your car? A frozen beer, frozen
Coke,
Coke?
whatever, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Imagine if it is not good. Tell me why Maybach and Rolls Royce have a fridge.
Yeah.
Why a family car does not deserve to have a fridge?
It's like 37 degrees down in the valley here,
Yeah, so the thing is,
and we are in the Alps.
because before these kind of technology and equipments are only for premium cars.
Yes.
But what Chinese cars do is, how much could a fridge cost?
Nothing. Like,
So you try to give
100.
it to, when it's handmade, tailor-made,
Oh, yes.
hand polished, those things are expensive. So you don't see those things in cheaper Chinese cars. But electric equipment's cheap.
cheap. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so Volvo has to step in to do all these gadgets, to do these more luxury things.
Yes, so I have to tell that if a Volvo has all the equipment, similar specs, for example, if the 8X,
Yeah.
there is a Volvo version, really similar specs, 20% more, it sells.
It sells.
Definitely, it
Yeah.
sells.
I think for
You agree with that?
Sweden, the Volvo, the Zeekr 8X would kill.
Yeah,
In Sweden.
Because you mentioned to me the EX30 is the same price as the 7 GT.
Yeah, it's
So,
in Sweden.
yeah, even a Swedish has to choose. See, right, you know Volvo brand, you love Volvo brand, but when it comes to the 7 GT, I guess even a Swedish has to you will be really struggling to choose the two.
Yeah, you are sort of not in your right mind if you,
And why you blame Chinese for that? Even in your home country, you struggle between two choices.
yes.
Yeah, so-
But then Volvo has the private lease that's half the price of the Zeekr. So they are giving away the cars.
Yeah.
Like on the Chinese market.
Yeah.
Just giving away.
So why
losing
don't
money
set the price lower in the beginning?
in the beginning. Yeah, that's it.
Beginning.
So it's going to be really interesting to see what cars Volvo will launch in September, because that's going to be the biggest offensive, they will launch a lot of cars, they will show a lot of cars.
Yes.
So what more do you think they could take? I have the V70 or EV, could you say EV70 is like EV?
I don't know. It's weird. Yeah.
It's weird.
So we'll see like what's different. Yeah, we'll see what's different.
What do you think they should, if you were sort of say, Volvo, you should do these 3-4 cars, what cars should it be?
Oh, maybe make the car more comfortable, the 07 GT, because it's too sporty. So make a variation, a luxury version of that.
Yeah,
Luxury, comfortable version of that.
Yeah, that's
But
good.
Don't lose the drivability of that car, because it's good to drive, and I have to say all Volvos are good to drive.
Yes.
Although it's a family car, but in terms of family car,
Nice,
it's really
nice.
It's nice to drive.
It's
not a
just
sporty car.
No, but it's nice, soft, and nice feeling.
Yeah, so make a variation, because younger generation, I guess they prefer the 07 GT. Cheaper, sportier,
Yeah.
and maybe,
But the family persons.
or yeah, because family person, I would say in China it's too small, this car for family
Ah,
person.
okay.
That are more mature, because it's 20% more expensive, so 20% older. could be. Yeah, 5 years older.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get a Volvo, and
Yeah.
you don't need that sporty feeling. Maybe
No,
you
no,
need
no.
more comfort on that car. You need silence, and then you get a good-looking Volvo version. Why not?
And you have the Chinese self-driving systems and the Chinese
Yeah, LiDAR,
entertainments and
everything.
lidars and all these.
Fridge, everything. So,
Everything is good. But last thing.
Yeah.
So what more models? What do you think they should have the Seeker X8 or? I mean, what more cars would they, if you have the whole
9X is good.
9X?
It will be a bombshell in Europe.
Yeah.
If you have a Volvo version of the 9X,
Yeah. A little
mean,
bit more subtle in the
it
design.
kills the X7, it kills the GLS. I have to say that 9X is tremendous, and you're going to have that very soon. in
Yes, we
Europe.
are going to have that.
Yeah, and if it is a Volvo badge, I think it kills many other cars.
A little bit more subtle in the design, maybe.
Yes, yes.
But I still, that's actually, we can talk for hours, but we shouldn't. But actually, Volvo has not the grill on the. But this is a plug-in hybrid, so it's gonna have a grill.
Oh, it's good.
So that's all is problem solved.
Yes, yes. Yeah, so EX are the well, but you have already the EX90, so I don't know what will be the naming for that.
100.
Yeah, because BMW doesn't have the X8, Audi doesn't have Q8, so give it a bigger number.
Yes,
Yeah.
Volvo we have the Volvo EV70,
Yeah.
we have the Volvo EX100. What more do we have? We have the Volvo EX50. That's sort of
Smaller cars.
Promise, yes.
In China, no.
no.
Like,
And actually,
I think like the EX, the EV70 is the smallest car Volvo should have in China.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the
Because
40, you can't have 40 because
40 is not selling good. The V40, the S40, those are not good selling cars. So starting from S60.
60. Yeah, but I mean 40 is the number 4 is not a good number in China.
No, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't
M4
matter.
M4 is selling pretty well.
Okay, so that's
It really
okay.
depends like whether you are unique enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So that will be something I really love to see from Volvo.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
Okay,
It was really
cheers.
interesting as
Yeah.
always to discuss to you because
Thank you.
I learned so much and I learned that I have the wrong approach sometimes because I'm not living in China. I don't know the Chinese market as you do, of course. So it's a privilege to talk to you and learn from you.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And you, when you come to China, drive the 07 GT.
Oh,
And you
yeah,
have a
yes, yes.
sneak peek of the future Volvos.
I come to China in the fall.
Yeah, okay.
We arrange that.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, cheers.
Bye-bye.